Hi, everybody, and welcome to another Litter Media Live Special Edition. I'm your host, Mike Smith, and we're being joined today by Steve Clever of the Ross County YMCA. It's time for their annual campaign fundraising to keep that Y going strong. Our interview today brought to you by Litter Quality Propane. Just reminding you that there's no bill when there's a fill. Contact Litter Quality Propane today about their metered gas service at litterpropane.com. Steve, welcome. Good to see you again.
You too. Good morning.
Annual campaign, it's already underway, but it goes through...
Yeah, we'll go through the end of September.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a super important campaign for us. We've raised about $400,000 the last 5 years. All of those funds go back to our community programs. We serve hundreds of families each year with memberships for families who can't pay or at-risk kids in our community. Those programs are really important for those families, and the campaign really supports that.
And as you point out, there are memberships, so if people had the impression all these years that membership alone supported everything that you do, it does not.
Absolutely not. It helps us, do our operations, but really what our campaign does is help support the community work that the Y does. I don't think most people know that one of our programs is we feed kids after school every day. So if you're a community kid that's anywhere near Octangie Park after school, you can walk into the Y, whether you're a member or not, and get a free meal every day. So our campaign helps support programs like that. For our homeless community, we provide showers in the mornings for anybody that needs a shower in the morning. We have facilities for that. That's a service we can provide the community. Our campaign supports activities like that too.
I don't know if the Ross Y ever did this, but in some larger cities many, many years ago, you could stay overnight at the Y.
Yeah, I heard a stat one time 50 years ago, the Y was the largest hotel chain in the United States.
Wow.
And still there are communities. So in Central Ohio and Columbus, they're one of the largest providers of homeless shelters in the community. So our part in that is we've done clothing drives for homeless. We do showers, and we've done meals and things like that. But anything we can do to help just those in our community who really need the help.
Do you have any idea how many actual persons are served by the Y in Ross County each year?
That's a great question. We have about 3,500 members today that are active members. We have about 1,500 in programs. And then just through our outreach services, probably another 1,500. So I would say we're close to 10,000 people are touched by the Y each year.
And this is from real tiny kids to older people.
It literally is. So we serve toddlers in our early ed programs. We do preschool services, after school childcare services, all the way to we have 70, 80, 90-year-olds playing pickleball or swimming in the pool. We literally are try to be something for everybody.
Pickleball's gotten big.
Pickleball is great. It's obviously it's one of the most growing sports in America, and we have 3 pickleball courts indoors, and we've got people playing almost every day, all day. It's a great sport, really versatile for anybody. I enjoy pickleball. My mom enjoys coming in and playing. Just any opportunity to play sports for life. It's kind of like the new golf, right? You could play golf your whole life. Pickleball's become that new sport. My kids love playing it, but their grandparents like playing it too.
Going back to the pool, which has been a mainstay feature of the Y for many, many years, I know some older folks that always said that they went in early in the morning and swam. What's the program that's available for them? Yeah,
so we have open swim, lap swim first thing in the morning, starting at 6:15 in the morning. Our pool's open. Right about now we have, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, we have a senior swim class. We've got about 25, 30 people to swim in that every day. It's an instructor-led group exercise, but in the pool. And it's really popular with seniors. But it's open to all, and that's a avid program for us.
Do you still have swim lessons?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have everything from swim lessons to we have infant swim lessons and baby and me swim lessons, all the way to youth swim lessons. We've had adults do private swim lessons to learn to swim as an adult, and then of course our Marlin swim team is getting ready to start their season. This would be their 65th season of swim at the Ross County Y, and they're getting ready to start strong. And then shortly after that, the high schools will begin. So Chillicothe, St. Trace, and Unio all have swim teams that swim at the Y.
How does that work in conjunction with being able to participate in a school swim team? Is the Y considered like a club team?
Yeah, so our Marlins team, we have a lot of high school swimmers that'll swim Marlins until the official high school season starts. They'll compete for their school and come back and compete for the Y again. And we've had, I'm sure you guys have had them in, we've had swimmers who've made it all the way to the Nationals competition in Greensboro through the club team as well. And then a lot of those swimmers have gone on to college and so forth. So swimming is just like pickleball. It's like that lifelong sport. You can start as an infant, and you can swim. You know, we have a member who has swum with us since she was very, very young, who's in her 80s. Is swimming it every day today. So it's pretty cool.
The gymnasium, of course, with private clubs springing up around, which, you know, not too many years ago, that was not a thing in Chillicothe, Ross County. Has that infringed on your membership to do that, or are they still coming? You
know, there was a period of time where that was true, but we actually, our membership base right now is as big as it's been since I started 11 years ago. We've really seen the community come back to the Y and realize that's a really place for everybody, right? It's not just a gym, right? There's things for everybody to do. So when mom and dad are taking a class or working out, you know, their kids can be swimming or can be in the gym, playing basketball, playing pickleball, playing volleyball, whatever. So no, the Y has been really strong in terms of seeing membership come back. And like you said at the beginning, membership is a component of it that really helps us do all these other things for the community. And so, you know, belonging to the Y is a lot more than just having access to a gym. It's also really having an impact in your community.
So with all these programs that we've laid out there, and many of them you're aware of already to you, the listener or viewer, but want to remind those that maybe aren't that familiar with the programs the Y offers. So as far as the campaign, again, that goes through the end of September, and we're about halfway there now. Yep. How can they give?
Yeah, so there's several ways. So the easiest way would be go to our website, rosscountymca.org/give. And they can support the campaign that way. And we do a lot of recognition for our donors and supporters in our community, inside our building and through our web presence. We actually have a golf outing this weekend at the country club, and so we would certainly accept sponsors for that if they'd love to give. This is a perfect time for that. That fundraiser, 100% of those proceeds go to the campaign and the community work we do. And then they stop in the Y, right? We would love to give a tour to somebody who's thinking about making a gift to the Y. And just tell them all about the things we do and show them what we do.
Is it still enough time to sign up to play in the golf tournament?
So we only have one spot left in the entire tournament. So yes, if there's one really active team, you have a spot. We are one spot from completely full. So yeah.
Very good. And how many years now have you been at the Y?
So I've been in this role 11 years. I served on the board of the Y for 7 years before that, and then I'm going to count back to my days in summer camp. I was at that Y 35 years ago in summer camp. So a few years. And
the Ross Y is now how old again?
So the first Y in Chillicothe was opened in 1867. So you'll have to do that math faster than I did. A bunch of years, 160 years. Wow, that is really something. And a legacy of the programs and the various things at the YMCA, not only in Chillicothe, Ross County, but all over. Is that an international? Yeah, absolutely. So the Y was founded in London. Yeah. And then across the country. In the United States, there's over 10,000 Ys in the United States. Largest provider of child care across the country, largest provider of child care in Ohio, and obviously one of the most impactful community organizations in our country. Again, Steve, how can people give as far as can they do some kind of a direct deposit if they want to do it regularly? Absolutely. Or what? Yep. Visit our website, rosscountymca.org, and you can make a one-time gift or an ongoing gift. Very good. Steve, good to see you again. As well. Steve Clever of Ross YMCA. Again, their annual campaign going on now, but it goes through the end of September. So if you'd like to make a contribution to the Y and the great programs that they offer our community, get in there and take care of that right now. Our interview brought to you by Litter Quality Propane. I'm Mike Smith.